my days. Okay. Bleach chapter 668. I'm done. I'm done. I didn't think this would happen, honestly. It's like freaking Kenpachi is the main protagonist of the series right now, because like, he gets a Shikai, it doesn't even take him that long, and now he's got freaking Bankai. Like, oh my days. First of all, I'm extremely excited because I released a video yesterday saying how Yachiru is Kenpachi Sanpato. So I'm not gonna say I called it because loads of people did call that, but I'm just like the coincidence, because yesterday I was just like, who knows, we might be we'll have to see what happens in the next chapter. Then it freaking happens. So I'm just like, whoa, like it's madness, and I'm just so damn hyped. Like, the Bankai is activated right now. Like, he's just like, what's this power? And then Yachiru's just like, oh, this is what everyone calls Bankai. And I'm just like, oh my days. Freaking Kenpachi Zaraki. Like, get out of here, Toshiro and Byakuya, because like, you guys can't do anything. Like, man. If, honestly, Bleach, Kubo is the best. He is the best. I don't know why everyone hates on Bleach when they truly deep inside must love it, because like, we're seeing Kenpachi come in. No one saw this happen. No one actually saw this happening. That's the thing. Kubo trolls us again, because everyone was saying like, oh yeah, since Kenpachi's got a Shikai, we probably won't see a Bankai. No one ever said, oh yeah, we're gonna see Zaraki's Bankai. No one said that. Everyone was just like, yeah, we won't see a Bankai because it's too soon. He's only just gotten his Shikai. But like, Kenpachi, Kubo's just like slapping us in the face, and he's just like, screw that, I'm giving him a Bankai. And it's just like, it's so awesome, and what I love it is because it's typical Zaraki. He doesn't even realise it himself. That's what I love, because he's just like, Yachiru comes out and it's just like, oh, Yachiru comes in and touches him and he's just like, what's this power? And she's just like, didn't you know it's the freaking Bankai? And I'm like, my days, I'm so hyped. So, we were obviously underwhelmed by this, not by this chapter, but by freaking Gerard, because when Kubo first introduced him, everyone was just like, yeah, this guy's gonna be sick, because everyone was just like, oh yeah, he looks like 4, so he's pretty much gonna be like a battle guy, so everyone was just like, oh yeah, Kenpachi must fight him and stuff like that. But then when he released his miracle, everyone was just like, he seems a little bit crap, he's going to be a little bit relevant. But then Kenpachi comes in, and it's just like, the thing is, I love how Kubo done it, because last week's chapter, people were hating on that chapter. In my opinion, I like the chapter, but it didn't get me hyped, because it was just like, alright, last week's chapter was pretty much just a chapter showing Kenpachi's strength, and it was just a straight up brawl, and that was pretty awesome about it, because we haven't seen those kind of fights in Bleach in a while, when it was a sword and sword kind of clash, so I kind of missed that. And then, last week, the last page, it was just like, oh wait, what the hell happened? And then now we're seeing this last page cliffhanger with a freaking Bankai. Like, tell me your thoughts in the comments below, what you think of, what Kenpachi's Bankai, what do you think his Bankai is going to do? What do you think its ability is going to do? And if you guys watched my video yesterday about, I did a theory on how Yachiru is Kenpachi's Sanpato yesterday. I done it yesterday night, and now today we're seeing it getting confirmed. I'm just like, I'm so happy, not because I called it, because I genuinely didn't call it, but this theory, it's the only thing that I've actually predicted that's correct in Bleach, because Bleach is so unpredictable to the point. Like, every time I give off such good, like, I have so many predictions, like, like, Jura Bark will resurrect 1,000 years, the Girl Type 13 from 1,000 years ago, or like, we'll see, I can't remember, like, we'll see Rangiku's past, or like Toshiro doing something like that, and like, they don't happen. So when I released this video, I was just like, I was thinking, yeah, it's a good theory, but who knows, it may not happen, and then it freaking happens. Like, Kubo just comes in, slaps me in the face, and he's just like, you watch and see tomorrow, and I'm like, damn, like, I have no clue what the Bankai is going to be. So tell me your thoughts in the comments below what you think Kenpachi's Bankai is. And let's continue with the rest of the chapter. Let's stop getting so hyped about that part of the chapter first. So pretty much this chapter was awesome. I want to say one thing, and that's freaking Toshiro. I've lost all respect for him. I'm sorry, but I don't like him anymore. Like, I do like him, but I don't have respect for his character because he just pisses me off. What is he doing coming in from like icicles at him? I'm just like, what are you doing? This ain't a kiddie game. Like, Toshiro used to be such a beast, man. In the Soul Society, you were so awesome. Now look what's happened to you. Like, this is why I loved it when Kenpachi came in and just whacked him to the ground. I was just like, yes. Because Toshiro needs to learn. He needs to sit down. He needs to watch and see what's happening and take some notes. Because, like, Toshiro, he's just... He just needs to stop being Toshiro and act like how he was when he was a zombie. That's when he was a badass. Toshiro was a badass then. That was awesome to see. Now when he's what? Throwing a bit of icicles, what do you think that's gonna do? Like, it's not even gonna probably penetrate Gerard's skin, it might just give him a little nick. Like, what is he doing? I'm not even gonna talk about Toshiro, man. He's really saddened me, honestly. I'm disappointed in him. I'm disappointed. But, at least we got to see the greatness that is Byakuya in this chapter as well. And we got a little bit more light shed on Gerard's ability, which is obviously the miracle. Now, this kind of... we get a different, what's the word? A different explanation of his powers. And he's just like, oh, my miracle, it activates due to due to the masses' thoughts or something like that. So it's kind of got to do with the heart. And we obviously do know that Gerard's the heart of the Soul King, so it kind of does make sense with like, oh, whatever you feel in your heart, my form will change due to that because it's a miracle or something like that. I'm not really sure. I need to read that again. To be fair, I didn't read the chapter quick, and I've kind of been, I'm a little bit, my head's kind of out there due to that whole Bankai kind of thing. So I'm not in planet Earth right now. I need to chill back down and come back down and think. But yeah, I kind of don't really understand that much with what he meant by with all like the masses kind of thing. He was just like, due to the masses' fear, I turned into this gigantic being. So I'm gonna read that again. It's probably got to do with, it's still got to do with the conversion kind of thing. But this conversion, it seems that it works on the opposition. So whatever the opposition think in their hearts or whatever, it will be converted into like God size, something like that. Either way, it kind of seems like it's got a little bit of like a tenuous kind of link to being the heart of the Soul King. Either way, I'm not sure. But with what's it saying? With Byakuya coming down, I'm wondering now, with obviously Kenpachi activating his Bankai scene, next chapter, is it just like, I still can't believe it. Like, freaking pinch me. Like, a Bankai from Kenpachi Zaraki. Now this gives up so many possibilities, especially to like the 11th division now. Because I'm wondering, like, we know that Yachiru is now obviously Kenpachi Sanbatto. So that means that that means who's going to be the lieutenant. So I'm hoping Ikaku gets promoted to the lieutenant because Ikaku deserves it. And then I'm hoping Yumachika goes to 3rd C. And if stuff like this happen now, and obviously I'm just taking a guess right now, and I'm thinking, I think this is going to be true. Now I'm thinking that Kenpachi's Bankai is not going to be like his Shikai. Like, his Shikai is pretty much like just, what's the word? It's not Kido based, it's just literally like raw power kind of based kind of thing. So I'm guessing that his Bankai is not going to be something elemental, but it's going to be something more power, more mystical kind of thing. So I'm not going to be saying it's going to be like fire or something like that, but I'm going to be saying it's going to be something. Either way, I think his sword's going to change form. And I don't think with his Bankai it's just going to make his sword stronger and he's just going to be able to cut everything. I think he's going to have a bit more abilities in his Bankai, and with this it's going to change the whole look of the 11th division. That means that maybe Ikaku, he's going to be more comfortable to use his Bankai. That means that Yumachika is going to be more comfortable to use his Kido Sanbatto. So, pardon me, I do not think that Kenpachi's Bankai is just going to be like Bankai, and like he just gets stronger and faster and his sword gets bigger. I think he's going to get more abilities, and this may be more mystical kind of based, more I'm not sure if it'll be elemental, but it'll be maybe more kind of like, I'm not sure, but I don't think it'll just be like, oh, Bankai and the sword will be able to cut like its magnitude of its damage magnified, something like that. It's not going to be something like that. I think it's going to be more whatever it is, because we see Yachiru touch. We see Yachiru and he touches Zaraki, and then Zaraki, like his hand and part of his face, it seems to get like clothed in some kind of light or some kind of energy. So maybe his Bankai's got to do with something like energy or something with light, or it looked like a little bit of electricity. It looked like a powerful aura. So this aura kind of looked like a bit of light, some kind of form of energy. Maybe that's got to do with the abilities of the Bankai. I'm not sure, but it was so awesome. What I liked the best is the way it was executed, and this just tells you how great Kubo's story writing is. Because the thing is, we've been thinking about, it's been like 2 years. Wait, let's see, what chapter we're on now? We're on chapter 600, crap, we're on chapter 668. Zaraki used his Shikai around, what, chapter 577. So it's been a good 2 years since we got the activation of his Shikai, and it's been a good 2 years since Yachiro has been gone. So we've been thinking for this. We've been like, it's been this idea of these theories have been fermenting in our mind, and Kubo's just had it. He's put it on the back burner. But the thing is, we've still been thinking about it. So the execution of it was amazing. How Yachiro came out, I liked it because I think everyone predicted. The thing is with this theory of Yachiro being Kenpachi's Sanpakuto, it was pretty much kind of confirmed. The only thing which was left was for Kubo to actually say it. But I think everyone was predicting it to be said through like a flashback, like whilst Kenpachi's on the ground he kind of remembers or something like that. I'm not sure. Either way, I like the way it was executed. Yachiro pops out of nowhere and he's just like, and she touches him and he's like, what's this power? And she's like, oh, this is the Bankai. And I'm like, yo. So I cannot wait for next chapter. Tell me your thoughts in the comments below. Tell me your thoughts in the comment below. Did you see this happening? I'm going to drop my video yesterday that I released, and that was the theory of Yachiro being Zaraki's Sanpakuto. It's got pretty cool ideas. Pretty much my theory's been confirmed, and it weren't that it was just Yachiro's Sanpakuto. It's also got to do with Yachiro's Shikai and all that abilities there. So I addressed that as well, and all of that has been confirmed. All of that seems like it's true, so hopefully my theory was correct. So tell me your thoughts, comment below. Subscribe for weekly reviews of Bleach. This chapter was amazing. The Bankai is going to be awesome. Next week is going to be lit. So tell me your thoughts, comment below. This is Shinigami-san, and I'll see you next week. Actually, I might even, in a couple of days, I might drop some kind of discussion video for Zaraki's Bankai, and I'll drop a couple of theories. Shinigami-san, goodbye.